Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at the expansion for the Guild of Merchant Explorers. This one is the Queen's Special Orders. This is a game where you're going to be flipping cards and placing your little explorers out there, trying to get villages and trying to get the most points. The person with the most points or coins at the end of the game wins. If you want to check out a more broader overview of the game, you can check out our review of the base game, and that will teach you basically how to play the game. This expansion is going to come with 2 new boards, and in the game every player is going to play with the same board. You're going to have this board and this board. So this expansion is going to add a lot more variety to the game and a lot more replayability. So a lot of the stuff has remained the same on these ones, except for now here you can explore islands, and when you explore islands you're going to get additional points, and that's where these little island tokens come up, because once you gain your points like this, you can't regain your points between different eras while you're playing through the game. So this board lets you do islands. It also has the same points for if you do the lighthouses or the villages. This board over here, you'll gain points for going into these locations here. Same thing, once you have gone there, you're going to place this over top. Another thing to point out with this board is an extended board, so you will actually place this overlay on it. So it is an oversized map that you get to play on with a lot more room to do different things throughout the game, so you're going to want to explore pretty quickly. These maps, of course, if you're used to the base game, each come with 6 different cards you could pick from, and these cards will be randomly shuffled and 3 of them will be dealt out. So let's see here. All right, so these are for, actually this one has 6, I can't count. So this one is for the board you see right here. This one here is explore 6 ruin spaces. You can get that's one of your goals. This one's place 3 discovery towers. This one's discover villages on 5 different lands. This is explore at least 1 space in the westernmost land. Place trading posts on city spaces valued 5 or greater. Discover 2 villages on the same land. So if I flip this, that's these guys. So these guys, you're going to have discover 2 villages adjacent to a trading post, discover villages in 3 different regions of 3 different smaller spaces, complete a trade route involving ice, discover 2 ruins on an ice space, and discover a village along the northern border of the map, and finally discover 2 villages adjacent to ice. Now, that's one thing I did forget to say about this map. This map is actually a very small map, but there's ice on this map. So these little locations here, which are harder to get to explore, because you're going to need that one where you can explore any region to get to them. So I'd also consider this mainly like a expert map. So, and a map that you shouldn't necessarily start out playing if you've never played the game before, but it is a lot of fun, and there's a lot of points to be had on this very small map. So that is the expansion, the Queen's Special Orders. So who would I recommend this to? I would highly recommend this to anyone who loves the Guild of Merchant Explorers base game. This is a must-have expansion. This gives more to just variability to the game. You have more replayability, more is the word. You have 2 new maps that you can play with, and tons of different goals and different things you can do on each of these maps. I think this game is ripe for expansions. These are perfect expansions. They just add new boards that you can have a new puzzle to play on. So if you love the Guild of Merchant Explorers, I highly recommend this expansion. And that's my thoughts on it. So thank you for watching.